Ahoy, Let's Watchers, it's me, your valiant Captain Vasco, and welcome back to Costume Quest. As advertised, I've changed the team, but I still have this pumpkin head on, because last time, we ran into this familiar-seeming scarecrow. I don't know what it was about him. I feel like I've seen him before. In any case, he gave us the last piece of this pumpkin costume, which in turn, completes an achievement called the Last Gordian. Get it? Because pumpkins are gourds. It's a pun. Well, it's kind of wordplay pun. It's a little bit of both of those things. I like both of those things. We also completed the mystery of the Ferris wheel. I think I may possibly have had to do some fights over because my file didn't save or something. Either that or I just missed them the first time. It occurred to me the second possibility between episodes. I don't know what's going on. I'm talking too much. Hey, Banana, tell me your secrets. Oh, I thought this was the best hiding place in the universe. Guess not. Wait a minute. The Banana's playing hide and seek? Do you see him? I mean, obviously you see him because he's in the worst hiding place in the universe. He's not even, like, we've seen a couple of kids who are hiding on, like, the wrong side of an object, which sort of makes them stand out more. But, like, this is ridiculous. Like, I guess hiding in plain sight kind of works because if you're, like, speedrunning this game or even just playing through it kind of quickly and you like don't notice the fact that he's a costume kid, then you'll go right past him and not spot him that way. Like, that's sort of a strategy, I guess, but like, that's just silly. Hey, this person wants a trade. What's up? Need it? Got it? Need it? Oh, hey, I need a unicorn pellets creepy treat card. You got it? Yeah, I got one. Here you go. Got it. Here's a card you need. Thanks. Oh, sweet. I love it when, like, from what I understand, I mean, if you fight, like, every enemy, you'll get every Creepy Treats card, but I think the order you get them in, and, like, the quantity is, like, somewhat randomized, because, like, you'll get 2 cards at a time sometimes, but I don't think, like, each individual fight will give you a specific card or anything like that. Hey, what are you doing by this wall? Are you reenacting Charlie Brown or something? Greetings, regular citizen. Have no fear, I am on patrol. Well, but we're the monster hunters. I feel like we've been over this. We're the monster hunters. We're cooler than you other guys. Whatever. It's fine. Hey, Burning Man. What's up, Sadie? Alright, so, we've got 2 stamps that we haven't bought. Oh, that's the thing. We encountered the 2-ply toilet paper, but I didn't buy it. I see what I did now. It's not very clever. Okay, so I'm going to buy both these things because I have money for them, and I want all of the stamps, so I'm just going to buy both of these things because I just explained to you why. Okay, so now we have moldy pumpkin guts, which will replace the pumpkin guts that Everett has right now at the moment. I could give Reynolds the 2-ply toilet paper, but I'm sure I'll be showing this off. I don't know if I'll ever actually be able to show off Banshee, because, like, I don't actually remember when I got this, but you definitely get it late enough in the game that it's not super useful. Like, it might be good in, like, the final boss fight, because, like, final boss fight is obviously going to be tough enough to, like, threaten to kill you. What the Banshee does, if you haven't read it, it's been on the screen while I've been talking, brings you back to life with some health after one turn. I don't ever remember using this, because again, you get it like late enough in the game that's not super useful. But we got 2 more stamps to add to our collection. Actually, speaking of collections, we just did cards and stamps. There was one other quest for trading cards in this area. I don't remember what card we needed, but considering that we like randomly had the card to complete a trade that we hadn't even encountered yet, maybe we have the card for the trade we talked about earlier. There you go. Here's the guy. Hey, mommy. What's up, mommy? Hey, brah. Stick your stuff all over this card. Do you have the thing? Okay, cool. We have it. You can totally take my mice crispy treat. Mice crispy treat. I get it. It's cool. Awesome. So that's the last trade quests, which I think... What quests do we still have? We went through the darkness. There's one more kid to find. I know where he is, pretty sure. And then the rest of it's sort of like get to the end game and or beat the game. So we're in good shape for now. That's cool. take that newly opened shortcut through the wall we busted by the kid who's on patrol. And we'll find our way back to where we just were. Cool. Here we go. Here's the hiding kid. Pretty sure. Ha! I found you! I mean, you found me. Hey, you found all of us! You're good! I pressed A. Here's your prize! It's made of real bat! Made of real bats? What the heck is it? Oh, it's a bat pail! I'm pretty sure it's not made of real bats, though. Alright, so there's some spooky thing going on over here. I think that if we invoke the not-so-magical spell... Oh, that is the wrong character. This one. The not-so-magical spell we used last time. Then we can go inside and find candy. Oh, yes, ground candy. Disclaimer, kids, please do not eat ground candy. I don't know if I mentioned this, but don't eat ground candy. Hang on a second. This just leads me back here? I must have missed something. What's going on? There's definitely something else in here. Oh, it's up in this corner. Yep. There we go. This is pretty important, though. It's a costume material. Black cloth. I'm gonna want that later. I'm sure of it. Here's the door. These sections could stand to be a little bit brighter. Like, the thing is, like, there are games that are just sort of set to be naturally dark. This game is really not one of them. In the overworld, nothing's ever, like, too dark to see. Well, other than the sections that are deliberately dark because you're given an ability to use against it. Switching back to the pumpkin, though, because we haven't actually used him in a fight or anything. Hey, princess, what's up? Oh, no, she's the trade lady. I forgot that we already talked to her. Okay, cool. So now we're gonna go up this dark and spooky hill on this dark and ominous night. We got some business to take care of with the Hey, it's a chest. I want it. Can we get up there? Oh, it's just between the trees. That's good, because I didn't remember there being any especially tricky things left that I wasn't aware of. Ooh, costume material, white makeup. Ho 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 ho. Do you guys know what that means? Probably don't. Trying to find a good way to showcase this. We just completed another costume. And it's one of my favorites. It's maybe my second favorite in the game. After the unicorn. It's the vampire. Ho ho ho. To that end, let's put Reynolds back to the pumpkin. And since Statue of Liberty was basically a placeholder anyway, forgot I was going to get the vampire costume so soon. So I'm going to give that to Everett for the time being. Doesn't seem to be anything useful over here. Alright, let's keep going on the path now that we've opened that chest. So that's why I need to go back in that cave and make sure that I got the thing. Man, it is... I literally just said that it's like never dark in the overworld. I forgot that it got this dark over here. This is pretty spooky. I'll get a save point. Let's save it. Alright, cool. Here's some pumpkins I'm gonna break. Or maybe just one of them is breakable. That's slightly random. Hey, it's... Oh, no, it's a bad guy. Wait. Defector? Defector? Hey, you're the kids who are putting a wrench in Dorcella's big plan, right? A monster! I don't want to fight you. I want to help you. Dorcella wants to live in our world, and we don't want her there. Why should we trust you? Because she's more cruel to us than Big Bones himself. She has imprisoned my friends and me in this corn maze. Please help us. Here, take this grubbin costume pattern. It will help you look like one of us so you can get past that guard. What guard? I don't see any guard. And I don't really see much of anything. But we got ourselves a new quest. That's kind of spiffy. This tree is made of glowing pumpkins full of candy. Here's actually a weird thing I didn't consider. When you hit, like, the jack-o'-lanterns in this game and get candy out of them, they stop glowing. But that would indicate that the candy is also the candle that's used to light up the pumpkin, which doesn't make a ton of sense. Right. So now we are in a maze, as we were told by that nice fellow not that long ago. And, oh, hey. Oh, here's... Okay, that's right. This is our objective. Let's talk to him real quick. No humans allowed! Well, that's pretty straightforward. So he's not going to let us in because we're humans. Which is what the defector's trying to help us out with. Alright, so here we go. We're in the maze. I don't remember which path. I have notes here on the pads, and I was going to be all suave and clever, but They start with a southeastern path, which I think is this one. So we're gonna pretend like I know what I'm doing. So we're gonna go down, and then right. Oh, I thought that was an entrance for some reason, but it's clearly not. Let's fight this guy. We gotta show off our new powers. So here's our transformation for the pumpkin. Holy crap, look at that. His head is on fire, he's made of leaves, he looks vaguely like Jack Skellington. That's pretty cool. Vampire's also cool, he's got like a big cloud of bats over him. And let's see if we can drag out this fight a little bit. I actually structured this team so that like they would all be able to do group damage, which is actually a pretty cool lineup that I don't think I ever tried before. But we're gonna try to use that as little as possible, I guess, because I want to show off abilities, which will require a little bit of time to set up. Yeah, right. Press A repeatedly. So yeah, in case you missed it, the pumpkin basic attack is one of the rotate the left sticks like the Statue of Liberty, and the bat attack is mash a random button like the French fries, for example. Sure. Let's missiles this guy. I think I've made this team too effective. I'm not sure I'm gonna actually get up to. Oh, good. Oh, that's right. It's 2 healers. That's gonna help matters. It's gonna help make things more difficult for me, which is good. Innocent. Wow. Wow. They sure focused all of their attacks on a character whose special attack I want to show off. That's super annoying. Let's mash beatings on this guy and hope he doesn't kill us. That would be nice. It would be nice not to be dead. Okay, so that happened. And then this isn't gonna kill him. Oh no, it did. Okay, I feel slightly more secure now. I don't have any healers on this team, so the pumpkin died. That's perfect. I definitely wanted one of the 2 characters whose ability I wanted to show off. I definitely wanted them to die right before I could have healed him, because now that I have the vampire, well, let's just show off his attack, and you'll see what I'm talking about. His attack is called There's a Bat in My Hair, which I don't like that attack name, because it's not clever or concise. So he launches an attack against everyone. It sort of works like Missile Barrage or something in the sense that, like, whoever you're targeting, it does slightly more damage to. But it also, like, heals everyone on your team for a little bit of health in the process. So that's cool. It damages everyone and heals your team, which is why I like it so much. It's a very useful, very flexible type of attack. Of course, with Robot being my heavy hitter right now, he's got the counterattack stamp, and everyone's going to attack him so that they die a turn faster. That's cool, I guess. Oh, I should have... That's hilarious. I should definitely have screwed up some of those attacks, because on the next round I would have resurrected with the Banshee Stamp. I'm super clever. Super clever. Alright. Beat up that pumpkin. Pretty sure the next step in actually progressing is to go up here. And then down here. And fight this guy. Ha ha ha. Let's see what assortment of bad guys we get this time. Perhaps I should switch Vampire and Pumpkin A so I can show off the transformation, and B so I have a slightly better chance of not getting attacked. I'm not even sure that's true. It's probably not worth my time. So we got 2 scary bird guys. Let's just fight. Yeah, Pumpkin looks pretty cool. Gotta be honest, I don't remember using him much, and I'm not sure there was a specific reason for that. But he is pretty cool. I mean, just look at him. He's pretty cool. And now this move, Rocket Punch, Robo Rocket. And I poison the guy because of oh yeah, I don't know if I mentioned specifically, but the moldy pumpkin guts, the pumpkin guts upgrade I just bought as a battle stamp. That one has a chance of poisoning enemies. I think it can poison any of the enemies damaged by it, but so far it seems to only have damaged the enemies I'm not targeting. I don't remember if that's how that's supposed to work, or just a weird coincidence. Also, I think the reason they keep attacking Reynolds, although this time they spread out a little bit, but I think when you have like a stamp that's sort of like triggers on being attacked or damaged, like the enemies are more likely to attack you, which I think is a factor as to why like enemies will keep attacking when you have the counter-attack stamp on, even though that doesn't make sense, and why they would attack someone who has a stamp that resurrects them from the dead. I think that's what's going on. Press Y. Why? You gotta be attacking my guys, bro. Alright, so here we go. All Hallows Eve is the pumpkin special attack, and it works differently than any other attack in that it does damage, but not like a set amount. It can do more damage or less damage, because it halves their current, like all enemies' current health totals. Pretty sure this doesn't work on bosses, but you know, there aren't many bosses left at this point in the game anyway, so not a big deal. Check it out though. All Hallows Eve. Yeah, so that halved his thing, and now I'm gonna attack him and heal up a little bit. That's cool, still not quite dead. It's Missile Barrage, only special attacks. I happen to have a team full of people who are capable of damaging bad guys. So yeah, as I was talking about, was it last episode or this episode? Pretty sure it was at the end of last episode that I was saying, like, you know, there's definitely some significance to the order in which you put costumes on your team. Speaking of which, let's swap the pumpkin and the vampire so that you can see the vampire transformation. I can leave their stamps the same. Oh, my notes seem to have taken me into a dead end, which is very professional. Very, very professional. So, because I've screwed this up, clearly, I'm just gonna find my way through the maze anyway. So I think something I've done wrong is that... yes, that's not helpful. What was I saying? Oh, yes. So, because the pumpkin's attack deals, like, half damage to all enemies, instead of doing, like, you know, 60 or 70 or 80 damage, whatever, like the robot attack does, for example. Because of that... Okay, there's one of the guys I need to find. So, how do I get over to him? I need to go up and down and around is how. But because the pumpkin deals half damage, it is a good idea to put him first, because on the round that your guys have special attacks, him doing that first will deal the most amount of damage, and make it more likely that if you have someone like the robot or the space warrior on your team, that they will be able to just kill everyone, because everyone will be sufficiently weakened. Check it out, guys. Gets a gubbin. It's a grubbin! Do you want to be our friend too? About time, Greaves. Why do they always say Greaves? I don't understand that. I guess that's supposed to be like grubbin slang instead of like G's? I don't understand it. It doesn't seem clever. It just seems confusing. About time, Greaves. You humans are slow. Here, take this costume piece and go give Dorsilla what for. There we go, we got a mask! Yeah! Alright, cool. Rather than backtracking, we can just punch our way through some vines like we did to escape when we first got here. Okay, cool. So, I think this time around the correct path is this one. And let's see if I actually know what I'm doing this time. Yeah, I think I've said my piece about ordering your team for now. It's cool. Go up. And that's a dead end, so no. I have no clue what I'm doing at any point. Sure. Let's follow this. Pretty sure this will take us where we intend to be going. Alright, so, fun fact, the maximum level in this game is level 10. And since we just recently hit level 9, we're getting... Oh! Goodness, I didn't realize he was that close to us. I knew there was an enemy there. Thought I could get some pumpkins. Vampire transformation, activate! Blah. I want to suck your hair with my baits, apparently. Blah. Alright, cool. So we didn't get the jump on these guys, but My team is made to deal, like, mass damage to enemies, so we're in pretty good shape here. Cool. So let's, I've seen this arrangement of enemies before. Let's just focus on the attacksmen and worry less about the not-attacksmen. There we go. Don't actually recall the stats of the two new costumes. I should check that after this fight to see, like, which one has higher attack power. For example, I don't really know. These guys take poison damage. Yeah, I guess the pumpkin guts only, like, deals poison damage to the, like, side characters, like the characters damaged by the splash damage. Which is a little... Wow, that's fairly annoying. Alright, at least I'll get to show off the special attacks again. Of course, having the pumpkin second is awkward, as I just explained a moment ago. I was saying something, probably wasn't important. I don't say important things, I say silly things. Something about something, I don't remember their stats. Oh yeah, pumpkin guts. Yeah, it seems weird that, like, I don't know, I feel like all of your... I feel like if it just applies an effect to your attack that causes things to be poisoned, I feel like anything that gets hit by it should be poisoned. And maybe it's still just a, like, unlikely coincidence, but it's weird how consistently so far it's been that that only the side enemies are getting damaged. My brain is, like, not all here today. It's not, I mean, it's, when it's all here, there's still not a whole lot of it, let's all be honest. It's bat time. Same bat time, same bat channel. That looks even more intimidating when there's fire on the vampire. That looks kind of cool, actually. Now let's have the rest of their life points. See, there you go. They went from, like, just over 100 to, like, 50, basically. And now Missile Barrage should take care of both of them. See, the team damage team is pretty cool, and actually pretty good for, like, navigating this maze pretty quickly, I think. So that's cool. Oh, I can't even... These aren't even actual candy pumpkins. I totally just got, like, noob-hosed. Cursed me and my ability to be trapped very simply. What's the screen? There's the one that I want. Shoobop, shoobop, bop. So the pumpkin doesn't get a boost to its attack. Oh no, I'm reading that wrong. Doesn't get a boost to its HP, but gets plus 14 attack, which is pretty good. That's on par with the robot. I really don't remember the pumpkin being that strong. I guess what must have happened is that I actually just recently learned that the way the pumpkin attack works is that it halves their HP. So, like, I must have, like, attacked really weak enemies with it, and, like, the group attack did, like, no damage, and I was like, well, that's stupid. It, like, didn't kill anything. God. So I must have just, like, not used the costume very much. But clearly, Pumpkin is a pretty strong costume. Especially as a lead, is pretty strong. But, the vampire, interestingly enough, loses both attack and HP, but has a really sweet, like, special attack. So I guess he's a good candidate for something like a TP special ability or something. In any case, this episode's been going on reasonably long, and I don't need to go down that obvious dead end, which is nice. But so I think we'll have to pick this up here next time, as I continue to try to navigate this maze. Yeah, luckily over here all the dead ends are pretty straightforward. Alright, I'll meet you here next time, when we will most likely complete wandering around this maze, because we're reasonably far into the process, and probably keep up the trend of new teams every episode, because we're running out of time. And for today, we have run out of time, so we'll see you next time. Bye!